This video is how to use LeadAutomator to send a mass number of emails. So here we go. First thing we do is we open LeadAutomator, and first time you do it, you'll enter your username and password, which I'll give to you. Next thing we'll do is open up the account. So we're going to make email accounts, and so here's where we have some email accounts. So right now we're going to add email accounts, and the way you do that, first you'll click on message leads, and then you'll come to I think email leads, email, and you go to email profiles. So email leads, email profiles, and so we're going to add email account. So the first thing you do is go click on other, and then SMTP. You'll need all the settings. So you see SMTP, and and right now we are using yandex.com. And so you see from this list, see there's Yandex. So we're going to add another Yandex. So you type in here the same thing, smtp.yandex.com, and it's going to be port 465. So we type in smtp.yandex.com, just like it says here, because we're adding a Yandex account. And so the port is 465. And then we're going to go back and get the email address. And then so we're going to copy this. And see, we have a couple of extra spaces, so take those out. And then we're going to add the password. So we're going to type in this password. And then once we do that, we click add. And it's either going to have an error or it's going to let us in. So right now it's checking to see if it can find that email address and log into that account. So it said email profile added successfully. And if we scroll down to the bottom, see there it is. So trace.kessler16 at yandex.com. And we'll add another one. Mucho Mail, haven't been able to get those to work. Zoho Mail, I don't know, we can try it. These passwords haven't been working. So actually Zoho is already in the account, so you can see it already added smtp.zoho.com. So you'll just come back to this video and you'll look for smtp.zoho.com 465, and you see it's in there. Now we're going to try to add one of the email addresses. So put in Trace Kiesler, take out the extra space, and then we're going to type in this password. And then we click add. And it's seeing if it can open that account. So probably the password is wrong, because everything else is right. This is right and this is right. So either the email address or the password is wrong. And again, I haven't been able to get any of these passwords to work. So we'll try. Um, well, there's not a lot. So we'll have to create a lot more addresses because we cannot use just yandex.com. But anyway, we did get one in there. Okay, so now that we've loaded in our email addresses, we're going to go to templates. No, actually, we go to message leads, create. Okay, we go to templates, and then we go to create templates, and then we go template name, go test one, and then the subject is test one, and then test. And I'll give you what you'll do is I'll give you the wording to copy in, and then you go save template, and then it's saved. And then see, now we go to dashboard and see there's our template that we saved right there, test one. But what it actually, okay, so I'm going to delete this. This is, I'm going to send you this email, this generic one. So if we go edit, you can see what it says. So why give half your money to Groupon? And has all this wording here. That's your template. And so I'll send you that, and you just copy and paste it. You copy and paste your subject line here from the file that I send you, and you copy and paste the body copy here that I'm giving you. And then you'll just click Save Template, and you've named it. You see, in this case, I've named it Generic 1. And then, so now we've created a template. So you're only going to need one template for now. So then we go to, okay, so then we're going to go to Email Leads, Single Email. And so we're going to select a template. Select a template. So I named it Generic 1. This is the one you'll be using. So you would have already loaded Generic 1 into the templates. So you click Generic 1, and you're going to name the campaign. And see, I named all these campaigns. I just name them every day. I have to run all these campaigns. And what I want to do is delete some of. Every day you'll delete the campaigns from the day before. And I know you'll have a lot of questions, so ask me after we go through this. Okay, so we make our generic one. So we'll name it our campaign test one. And so the sender name will always be Trace Kessler, since that's what we're using. You can just make it Trace Kessler. So it'll always be the first campaign of the day, and you'll usually do about 10 campaigns a day. So you just name them campaign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So since this is our first campaign of the day, we just name it 1 to make it easy. And then the reply to email is always going to be Trace Kessler at Yahoo. And you always copy and paste. That way there's no typo. So always make sure it's Trace Kessler at Yahoo and there's no typo. And so now our email is ready to go. And now we need people to send to the list. So we go to we're using golf email to start. And so LeadAutomator will only email 75 at a time. So on campaign 1, you're going to email 75 people. On campaign 2, you'll email another 75 people. So you see we have the email column. So we're just going to grab our first 75 out of here, Control C, and then we're going to make a file, and you just use the same file over and over. So put email, and then you're going to go File, Save As. You won't have to do this every time. You just save it on the first one, and then you're going to save it as a CSV file. And emails to send, or whatever you want to name it. And so we click Save. Okay. Now we're going to upload this to LeadAutomator. And oh wait, Groupon, and there's the file. And so it takes a second. It should load up in here when it's ready. There they are. So you can see these are all the it's going to send this email to these 75. See, here's the first. See, you can see that the emails that it's sending to. See all these, and then make it email every 4 seconds, because if we do it every 1 second, then they'll close our email account down. So just put email every 4 seconds, and then after you load this up, then you go preview, and then you can see subject line, why give half your money to Groupon, and then the email body is all of this. So that's perfect. So let's close it. And then once we do that, We click Save and Send. Please. Oh, email profile. Um, oh, okay. Uh, okay. So once you load in all your email profiles here, then you'll start with the first one, and you'll send 75 emails, and that's campaign one. And then you'll make campaign. After that's done, you'll go back through and you'll create campaign two, and then you'll use the second email address, and then you'll click campaign three, and you'll put three in here, and then uh, you'll go to the fourth email address, and then you'll put campaign four, and then they'll show up. You'll see campaigns one, two, three, four, five, all the ones you do, and then you'll be able to see that everything's finished. Um, so in this case, we'll start with the one we just created, and we'll load that up. And so we have our template. Our email template is generic one. The campaign name is one because it's the first one we're sending today. Sender name Trace Kiesler. Reply to email tracekiesler@yahoo.com. So we selected our email account, and we have everything loaded. And then we click preview. Everything looks good. And then we hit save and send. And then it should tell us that it's running. So your campaign is now running. So click OK. And then we can see under email campaign, well, we'll come back to this. Okay, so there you go. So campaign one, so it's running. It hasn't sent any emails yet, so it's going to send 74 emails. So out of the 70, so it's running and it's going to load. So while it's doing that, then we can come over and we will load the next 75. So we sent the first 75, and now we're going to send the next 75. So we go to 150 and we go Control C, and then emails to send, and then this is our second set of 75s, and then and then we just click Save. And then, so while this is running, we have our next 75 emails to go, and we're still using the same file. And so if we go back to LeadAutomator, see now it's sent 3 of the 74 emails. So while it's sending the emails, we're just going to wait until it sends something else. We're going to wait until it's done sending the 74 emails. And once it's done, we're going to come back here and we're going to select our template again, generic 1, and we're going to put in campaign 2, and then we're going to put in the sender name, Trace Kiesler. We'll select our next profile. So if we only use one per day, so we used this one already. So now we're going to select the next one, and that'll be our profile. But it's still going to be reply to email. It's still going to be Trace Kiesler. That will always be like that. And then we can preview. Maybe we can. Well, maybe because it's running we can't do this, but you go preview and then make sure it's right, and then we'll go click to import spreadsheet, and then it'll load it in. And all the while, it's still sending emails in the background. It's sent 8 emails. It's sending one email every 4 to 5 seconds. And so can we preview it? Yeah, so this is the email it's going to send for the next batch. So we're all loaded, ready to go. And probably I can hit save and send. Or maybe you just wait till the first campaign's finished. Oh, wow. So now it might be sending 2 campaigns. But anyway, that's how you do it. And for every email address that you have, So probably after it finishes running this one, it'll run that one. So I know you have a lot of questions. So that's how you use Lead Automator, and thanks for watching.